today's video, I'm doing something that was highly requested, and that is just going to be a video on how you can become more minimal. This is going to be like my top 5 tips to declutter your home. And just a disclaimer, I in no way would consider myself a minimalist. I don't think that at this stage in my life I could ever get there, just because of the fact that what I do for work and just particularly my actual lifestyle, it's definitely not for everyone. However, I would recommend it for anyone to just try it and to just in general try and be more minimal, because I have seen a lot of benefits from it. So I'm just going to jump right into it and share with you guys my tips. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. The first tip would be to just understand that you're not going to get everything done in one day. You could get it all done in one day, but it is pretty overwhelming. I remember the first time that I tried to do this, I tried to do it all in one day, and I had worked for about like 6 hours, and I was like, wow, like I've gotten nowhere. And that's just also because I was kind of like all over the place. I really would recommend, creating a list and like breaking it down on like what you want to declutter, and declutter that particular thing or section or area of your home in one day. So if it's like your first time starting, maybe start with your makeup. Like the first day, you're just gonna focus on decluttering your makeup, really seeing what you need, seeing what you can get rid of and things like that. If you do it this way, in the end, like overall, your finished product will be a lot better. Trust me, like lately I've been doing this too, like just kind of like going back and revisiting. I know my makeup is really bad right now. It definitely needs like a huge declutter because I have a ton of stuff, and I tend to be someone who doesn't really focus or care too much about having a ton of makeup in my collection. My second tip is something that I talked about in my how to clean your room video, and a lot of you guys had questions of it, and I just like call it the rule of 5. I don't know if this is like an actual thing. I kind of just made it up for myself. So if it is, I've never really heard of it, so not trying to like steal this idea from anyone, but I just like went into it knowing that I had a lot of things in excess, and I gave myself like the rule of 5. So if you have something in excess, to narrow it down to 5. Now obviously like this number isn't for everyone, and do it to what will fit your particular lifestyle, but like for me, I only allow myself to have like 5 books at a time in my entire apartment. So yeah, I can't stress enough that this isn't gonna work for everything. Mainly just do it for things that you have in excess or that you are trying to cut down. Now, like I said, if you have like a ton of something and 5 is not a realistic number, or for me, like I cannot cut down the amount of paint that I have to 5. I have a ton of different paint colors because I'm always creating different DIY projects. So when it comes to like paint or paint brushes, I cannot narrow it down to 5 just because there are more than 5 of those items that are different and vary that I personally need for my work and for my lifestyle. So it's gonna kind of like, you gotta like make it work, I guess, for like what it is that you're like trying to declutter. So I would just say to like pick a number. Now ideally I would want to get down to the number of 3, like not having more than 3 of the things that I have in excess, just because you'd be surprised of the things that you don't really need and the things that you're not going to miss. Tip number 3 would be when you are downsizing to find your favorite multi-purpose products. So this is something that I can mainly relate for myself as being a girl who, I love hair products and makeup products and things like that. You want to find things that work for multiple things that are multi-purpose. And so about 2 weeks ago, my favorite brand actually contacted me. So I am partnering with them on this video, Kopari. I discovered their products about 8 months ago, and I've been obsessed with them. So when they emailed me, guys, I was so excited. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw like my Insta story, I was super excited. So basically this is one of my favorite multi-purpose products and has helped me become more minimal in my whole bathroom and beauty organization. So this is the Coconut Melt by Kopari. So why I love this product in general is Kopari is 100% organic coconut oil, and it's made from the highest quality coconut oil. Also, it is vegan. It says right here on the container, it's vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free, non-GMO, silicone-free. I've used a ton of different other coconut oils, and they all break me out. This is the only coconut oil that I've ever tried that does not break out my skin. So you can use this for a ton of things, and what I personally use it for is I use it as a body moisturizer. I use it as a hand cream because my hands get super, super dry. I use it as a makeup remover to take off any of my eye makeup. It does a really great job at getting like breaking down all that like eye makeup. I use it as a hair mask, and then I also use it as just like regular hair oil. So this one product in my cabinet does all of that for me, and I can kind of downsize. So I personally do not have any other like makeup remover or lotions or things like that. Their products are amazing. I absolutely love them, and they're actually giving my subscribers a 20% off a coupon code. I believe it is Laguna, but it will also be linked in the description box down below for you guys to check it out. But if you're on the journey and trying to find products that are great multitaskers and you can use for multiple things so you don't have to have a ton of stuff on your shelves, I highly, highly, highly recommend checking out Kopari. I love it. Tip number 4 is quality over quantity. Definitely having more quality items in your home over just having a ton of different things. I personally relate this most to my closet. I have downsized my closet so much. My closet currently is only half of it is full. I no longer keep like a full stuffed closet. I really went through and just saw like what things that I wanted to keep and which like quality items I wanted to have. I feel like I can do an entire video on your whole wardrobe and staples and essentials that I feel like you guys should have. So if you want me to do that, let me know in the comments down below. But definitely something to keep in mind is like, do you need a ton of something? Like, do you really need like 35 or 40 or 50? I know some people have like a ton of like nail polishes, or would you like be better off just having like 3 really nice OPI, really high quality like colors that you really enjoy? Like, definitely quality over quantity for me in that aspect. Tip number 5 is to create everyday habits. Now this is something that I was definitely better at 6 months ago, but recently I haven't been the best at it, but that's just because I've been pumping out a ton of videos for you guys, so I've just been busy all over the place running around trying to get stuff for videos. But creating everyday habits, so whether that be like if you eat something and you use like that dish or that bowl or that plate, wash it right after you're done, and then you'll never have like dishes sitting in the sink, something that I've been really bad at lately. I know I'm horrible. Or if you have a dishwasher, like rinse that plate off and like put it in the dishwasher so you just don't have like dishes lying around. Something else you can do is make your bed every single morning. Now you also don't have to like do like the best job, but just like even pulling your sheets back and making it look a little bit more presentable. Like something about coming home to like a nice, clean, already made bed is like amazing. So just little habits like that, or if you have places in your house that tend to get a little more cluttered or dirty, make it a point to every day, you know, work on that. Like, I'm not gonna keep anything on my dresser in my bedroom. I'm gonna clean it off every night before I go to bed. Things like that, if you create the everyday habit, you'll get in the pattern of it, and eventually it'll just be totally a part of your lifestyle and you won't have to worry about having clutter all around. So those are my tips. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you have any more requests on how to be more minimal or wardrobe essentials or whatever, leave them in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!